Hey friends! How's it going? I hope you guys are having a good day and welcome back to the channel. So today's gonna be another pretty chill day. I mean, most days I hope will be, but today's just going to be a cook with me video. So if you want someone to cook along with, or if you want to learn a new recipe, or just have a buddy to hang out with, I'm your girl, so keep on watching. So today we're making something that I've seen all over Pinterest that I think is pretty interesting and a really good idea. I am somebody who has a really big sweet tooth. I also have a really big salty tooth, but that is not the point of today's video. So I like my desserts. I love my desserts, and although it is good to indulge yourself sometimes and not restrict yourself, it is also good to have healthier options that you can go back and forth to, and also just have more recipes in your book of knowledge. So today I am making 3 different versions of chia seed pudding. Now, chia seeds are a superfood, and I'm pretty sure all of the recipes that I'm making today are vegan, or if not vegan friendly and very easy to make vegan. And I really like that about the recipes because as I have gotten older, have found that me and dairy just aren't as good of friends as we used to be. Could be because I just don't really eat a lot of dairy anymore, and so when I do, my stomach's like, whoa. I'm happy to find options for desserts that don't have a lot of dairy in them. So these are the options that I have today. I'm going to be making oat milk chia seed pudding with a little bit of cinnamon and some strawberries on top. I'm going to be making a chocolate chia seed pudding, and I'm also going to be making a don't tell me. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be making just a coconut milk chia seed pudding. They're all seemingly pretty simple to make, and I'm gonna have all of the recipes linked down below if you guys end up wanting to make them, but I will try them first and let you know if they are worth making. So without further ado, let's get to making some chia seed pudding. So all of the recipes that I had here today are from Pinterest. Here are some that I have pinned, and they all include vanilla, which I did not have, even though I went out and got a couple of things. That's how professional I am. Yeah. So all of these recipes need vanilla, but I won't be using them. So for the first recipe, we are using oat milk, sugar, frozen strawberries, chia seeds, and a little bit of cinnamon. So basically what I'm trying to make is a vanilla, supposedly, and strawberry puree chia seed pudding. I added cinnamon because I wanted a little extra flavor since I was lacking that vanilla. So I'm just taking my oat milk and pouring 1 cup into the bowl. This will be 1 1/3 cup altogether. Next up is chia seed time, and I believe that's about 5 tablespoons of chia seeds. This asked for sweetener, but I wanted real sugar. I don't know if there's a reason they all ask for sweeteners, but I just added 1 and a sprinkling's worth tablespoons of sugar to this. In hindsight, I should have added a little bit more. This is cinnamon, obviously. I'm just adding in until my heart said to stop. You might as well call me eyeballer faller because that's how I bake and cook a lot of the time. And now it's whiskey time, whisking it all together. A whisk, whisk, whisk. And that's all you have to do. So now it's time to just pour it into my handy dandy and fancy cup. You can put it in whatever you'd like. They suggest jars, but I wanted a cup. So I just get it all in there, and then it's time to go and refrigerate. Oh, also, I will be pureeing frozen strawberries to add to the top, so I just did as much as I wanted. So next up is the chocolate chia seed pudding. I have baking cocoa, some honey, chia seeds, oat milk, and a little bit of sea salt. Again, vanilla would be here, but alas. All right, there's my favorite fancy bowl, and I'm taking just 1 cup of oat milk this time. Next up is honey. I believe they say about 2 tablespoons, although I would recommend a bit more than that unless you add less cocoa powder, because the ratio was definitely off here. I'm just following the directions though. A 4th cup of chia seeds this time. They all got stuck to the back of it, and I tried to like shake it off, but that didn't work. All right, cocoa powder, just 2 big tablespoons. Look at all that cocoa. All right, your favorite Salt Bae coming back, sprinkling in as much as my heart decided again, and then it's whisk time. I was so scared. I thought that the cocoa powder was never going to incorporate. It took a really long time to get it to whisk together into a smooth consistency. But look, I finally did it. Beautiful. See, this is me being worried because I couldn't see any of the chia seeds. I was very concerned that, I don't know, they dissolved or... Listen, you just get worried when things don't look how you want them to look sometimes, or how you think they will. But it is again time to pour it into my fancy Michigan glass. All right, and into the fridge it goes. And lastly, coconut chia seed pudding. I've got coconut milk, whole coconut milk, honey, chia seeds, oat milk, and a little bit of almond extract. And here I am, gotta get that little can boy open. And you just dump the whole thing into the bowl. I'm realizing that's not gonna work without a spoon. Are you ready for this? Oh yeah, that's delicious. Look how juicy and chunky it is. I had to incorporate it all together. I couldn't just let it sit like that. All right, so a 3rd cup chia seeds this time, although I didn't fill it quite that far up. A whisk, get it all incorporated. I believe this was about a half a teaspoon worth of almond extract, but I just, put as much as I wanted in. And about 2 tablespoons of honey. Don't you love when your honey won't come out and it just poofs out air at you? Yeah, that's what's happening here. Maximum effort. And a whisk until all combined again. And cup time! Put it in the cup, she says. Look at that thick mixture heading in there. All the recipes do suggest that you leave them overnight, but I only left these in the fridge for about 3 or 4 hours, just for video's sake. But I do recommend leaving them overnight. However, it is possible and they are successful if you do not and just leave them for a few hours. and into the fridge with the rest of them. It's taste test time! It's taste test time. I'm really excited to taste all of them. A little nervous. They all look a little bit different, which I guess makes sense considering the recipes were all a little bit different, but yeah. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Well, it smells very chocolatey. You saw how much cocoa went in there, so that makes sense. It's very mousse texture-y at the top. Okay. Okay, we've got like a good volume texture. It's like I said, it's very moussey, this one, so. It's really bitter. Definitely needs more of a sweetener kick to it, because obviously that is a lot of cocoa powder, and it didn't get the balance that it needed. So I'll definitely add some more, but the texture is good. It's a really good chocolatey flavor. It's just got a really bitter aftertaste. This could be a good dessert once everything's balanced. So I'd give the chocolate one maybe like a 6 out of 10. It's got the makings to be really good. It's just mine right now isn't. So the second one I'm gonna try is the one with the strawberry on it. This one is very liquidy. I think this one definitely should be an overnight situation. For the sake of this video, you know, I think it definitely got some volume. It's just very chunky jelly situation happening here. So here we go. It's mostly strawberries. Not a lot of anything else. Well, I'll make it like a bigger chunk. I think I got just like a really big spoonful. Oh my god. I can't speak. I think I just got a really big I think I got a really big spoonful of strawberry that first bite. Because once you get under there, it's really good. It's really creamy. This one's sweetness level, although it's still not quite there, it's a lot better than the chocolate one. And even without the vanilla, it still tastes really good. It's got good flavor, but like I said, it definitely needed a longer time sitting around, and maybe like another stir to make it a good pudding texture. But all in all, I'd probably give that one a 7. Definitely better than the chocolate one, but texture-wise needs a little bit of work. The last one! Wow, this is hefty. This is a hefty boy. I think this was supposed to be a couple of servings, but I put it all in 1 cup. So this is the coconut one. I'm really excited for this. I like coconut creamy desserts. That's thick. That is thick. Oh, right there. That is thick. Ooh. Oh, but it's so good. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, back to you. Hi, I'm still here. That is a perfect texture. It's thick, but it's really creamy, and the sweetness is like right spot on. Like if you like things pretty sweet, you might want to add a little bit more sweetener to that, but it is so good. And this has the potential, like if you want to add like cacao nibs or a fruit, it would be even better, but I like the flavor of coconut by itself, and it's so light. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And it has chia seeds in it. It's not like, they're all not really bad for you. So yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good success. I will get back to you guys in just a second for my final thoughts, but I'm so excited. This is so good. Yeah, honestly, that was a pretty good idea. I'm pretty happy with the turnout of all 3 of those puddings. I think they could work for like breakfast or for dessert, you know, when you're just needing a little sweet something that's not gonna overload you with sugar, or dairy for the matter. And I think there's something I'm gonna end up making more of. I really like the coconut, as you could tell. It was definitely my favorite. But the other 2 have super potential to be really, really delicious. They just need a little bit more modification, which I already talked about. But you guys should definitely go out and try and make chia seed pudding if this seems like something that's up your alley, because it's really good and really simple and honestly pretty cheap. I had almost all of the ingredients in my house without having to go anywhere, minus the whole vanilla fiasco. I don't want to talk about it. It was really good, and I'm happy I have those options. I hope you guys had a good time watching. I hope that I was able to keep you company, or, you know, you were inspired to do a little something yourself today. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, wherever you may be, and I hope that you're doing well. So I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share, and definitely ring that notification bell so that you guys can know whenever I make and put out another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.